Hello everyone, welcome to Visionary Classes. Today's we will start with the lecture number 6 on the CUSAT exam. Okay, so before I would like to start my lecture, I would request you to subscribe our channel and contact us for the latest study material on this number. Okay, let us begin. So we will discuss on the research methodology portion. The first question is inflib. Okay, what does inflib stands for? Okay, so let us discuss first about the inflib. Inflib is called as information and library network. Okay, it is an initiative that is started by the UGC in April 1988 under the chairmanship of Professor Yashpal. Okay, to work out the details of the यूनिवर्सिटी इंफॉर्मेशन लाइब्रेरी नेटवर्किंग सिस्टम. ओके, सो ये एक तरीके का इनिशिएटिव था जो यूजीसी के द्वारा लिया गया था ताकि डिफरेंट यूनिवर्सिटीज के जो लाइब्रेरीज हैं उनके नेटवर्किंग हो सके. ठीक है, उनको कनेक्ट किया जा सके. ठीक है, इसकी ऑब्जेक्टिव्स जो थी ताकि creating the infrastructure for sharing of library and information resource service among the academic and research institutions. ठीक है, तो different institutions के बीच में इन लोगों ने कनेक्शन करने का जो ऑब्जेक्टिव ले रखा था वो इनफ्लिप करता था. ठीक है, तो डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस जो इन्वॉल्व थे उसमें था नेशनल सेंटर एट अहमदाबाद, रीजनल सेंटर जो लोकेटेड है नॉर्थ में जेएनयू, साउथ में आईआईसी बेंगलोर, ईस्ट में हमारी जादवपुर यूनिवर्सिटी जो कि कोलकाता में मौजूद है और वेस्ट में हमारा यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ पूना. ठीक है, तो ये इनफ्लिप था. तो इसका जो आंसर होगा दैट विल बी इनफ्लिप. सो इंफॉर्मेशन एंड लाइब्रेरी नेटवर्क इसका आंसर था. ठीक है, so here we will discuss the next question. The next question is concept of H index was given by. Okay, so the concept of H index was given by George E. Hirsch. So what does H index tells? Okay, the H index is a number intended to represent both the productivity and the impact of a particular scientist or a scholar or a group of scientists or a scholar such as departmental or research group. Okay, so H index can represent scientist, scholar as well as department and research group. Okay, so let us calculate the H index. So H index is calculated by the counting the number of publication for which an author has been cited by the other authors at least the same number of times he has that H index. Okay, so डिस्कस करते हैं. तो an H index of 17. ठीक है, तो H index of 17 means that the scientist has published at least the 17 papers. 17 papers होंगे उसके पास that has each been cited at least 17 times और 17 बार वो cited हुए होंगे. ठीक है, तो H index of 17 means 17 papers with 17 citations. Okay, now if the scientist 18th most cited publication was cited only 10 times, the H index will remain 17. Okay, so you should remember that 17th H index means 17 papers with 17 times cited. So in the next question we will see which among the following is the best tool for calculation with the formula. Okay, the options are Word document, PowerPoint, Outlook and Excel. Okay, as we all have used Excel, you can see if you put a equal to sign, you can see lots of functions. You can see these are lots of functions that are present and is easy to calculate and sum the all the values. Okay, so Excel is the best tool for calculation of the formula. Okay, so this is a picture of Excel, Microsoft Excel. The next question tells Scopus what it is. Okay, so Scopus is a e-journal with abstracting database. Okay, let us discuss what is Scopus. Scopus is a Elsevier abstract and citation database launched in 2004. Okay, Scopus covers nearly 377 titles for approximately 11,678 publishers, of which 34346 are peer-reviewed journal in the top level subjects. Okay, it includes the life science, social science, physical science and health science. Okay, it is a e-journal abstracting database. Okay, it consists of database. Okay, now the next question asks, what does IPR stands for? IPR stands for intellectual property right. Okay, so intellectual property right helps to protect the creation of the mind, that include inventions, literary or artistic work, images, symbols and etc. Okay, so it protects a researcher work, okay, by giving him the copyright authority. Okay, by giving him the copyright authority. So intellectual property right is the full form of IPR. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the lecture. Have a nice day.